Welcome to Linda's TV show. If it is your first time of stopping by or coming across my YouTube channel, you are highly welcome. Please, I beg you for this favor, click on that red button that says subscribe. Beside the red button is a notification bell. Turn the bell on so that anytime I upload a new video, you will be the first person to check it out. I appreciate each and every one of you who always come back to watch my videos. Like you know, I present news on daily basis to you. So after watching the video, you are free to criticize and leave your comment constructively. Share the video. Yeah, you can share it to your family, friends, anybody that you can, so that they themselves will be informed. Now I present to you another interesting or informative video which we are going to watch together. Yeah, I'm going to watch this video together with you. Then we'll come to the comments.
Current concern. That route is yours, and you are going to apply that particular route. So when you do script on that particular route, have it in mind that on your way coming or on your way going, you will meet up with your mess up on that particular route. Asala madada anyonsi lozo si aga and lozo si ala. Inyonsi noza ahu elaba ogishin. And if God help you so much, there was a shower of rain, then that particular mess up there will be more brutal. I am speaking to all the reasonable youth, because we have unreasonable youth. We have very, very brain damaged youth. I'm not addressing those ones. Those ones that the politicians and some evil personnel have placed under influence of drugs. Those ones is gone. But I am talking about those who are still with their brain intact. Those who can reason with us. Not those like Professor self-acclaimed Professor Onyeka in UK, who have made it very clear to IPOB and to Biafrans worldwide that if anybody want to discuss with him anything about Biafra, should first of all give him money. These are the professors that escaped from the cage of Britain in Nigeria and traveled down to the original route of the slave masters, and not being escaped from the bondage of the zoo. He see escape with his wickedness, with origin wickedness. That's wickedness that's generated in him through his father. Because agwo will always give birth to what is long. Snake. That particular evil that his father practiced did not depart from him. So that proved him a real son of his father. He had made it very clear that when a man uses such word, it means that he has admitted that everything under the state of Nigeria is evil. But he doesn't care if that evil will generate him money. He doesn't care if that evil, as far as that evil gave him what he's looking for, which is cash, money. Because he admitted, he said, anybody who wants to discuss anything about Biafra to him must give him money first. That all he wants is money from Hope of the man. So he did not hide his own opinion. His own opinion, everything he wants is money. Everything he wants is money. Give him money, then speak Biafra. Maybe if the agitators of Biafra today, IPOB, decided to call Onyeka and ask Onyeka, take this 200,000 pounds, or take this 100,000 pounds, or as hungry as he is, I don't think we require such amounts to be offered to him. Maybe you just gather like 5,000 to 10,000 pounds and say, Onyeka, have this money and become IPOB. He will become IPOB. But he will become an infiltrator in IPOB because everything he wants is money. Why am I saying this? As his age, a very young, brilliant young man who still has many years to live, engaging in such shameful acts. That is to tell you, without IPOB, without IPOB, and the Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, our land could have been completely been handed over without any challenge to the Islamic nations of this world. Not just Islamic nations, the real jihadist nations around the world. Our land could have been handed over without any challenge. Underline my language, without any challenge, without anybody being challenged them. Our land could have handed over with such persons in abroad, because they will have this respect for those in abroad, believing that they know more than those at home, believing that they have advanced knowledge, advanced idea, a development idea. But little did some people know back home that foolishness is always foolishness. Wickedness remains wicked. Traveling you to abroad or going you to Rome or going to Vatican does not take away your origin of activities from you. There are some people who are born wicked, and it is inheritary from their family. From their family. Those being killed by Hopos Odema in Imo, where this particular Onyeka came from, is not of his concern. Those mothers that are being made homeless in Imo State, where Onyeka came from, is not of his concern. Youth are being murdered every day in Imo State. It's not of his concern. His concern is he needs money from Hope Uzodinma. And before Hope Uzodinma will give him exactly what he wanted from him, he must market Hope Uzodinma. He must market him to the international community. And that is what he's trying to do. But why I'm saying what I'm saying today, his own case is not a case. We have them many here, parading around abroad, doing nothing, clothing themselves. Maybe a woman, they may find a woman that is capable to clothe them, to feed them, to make them look good. But that is not what I'm here today to do. I'm here today to keep on calling the youth, especially Biafran youth, from our riverine area to the hinterland of Biafra, to have one thing that is very common when they sit down to reason. I want them to have this thing in their mindset. And what is it? What is exactly are they going to have in their mindset? You don't dare you destroy your own land. They don't dare you work against the land where you originated from. They don't dare you destroy your own particular property with the deception of those who are, their interest is based on selfish interest. So I'm calling on the youth from Enugu to Imo, to Abia, to Anambra, to Delta, to River State, to Akwa Ibom, to Bayelsa State, to trade with care, to understand that that particular land they are is where and the only place they have to live. Because if you see what is going on today, you understand those who involved in applying or sponsoring this evil in our land. I want every youth, every reasonable youth, to use the case of former Anambra State Governor Willie Obiano, to use it as a case study, to understand what the politicians, especially politicians from Eastern region, represent in their life. Because nobody is looking into the kind of character being displayed by Willie Obiano. Willie Obiano is busy passing a message to the youth back home in Biafra land. But nobody is paying attention to this message that this man keep on passing. Willie Obiano is a good man for trying to pass such message. That shows he's a good man. But he came to do exactly what others are doing. Because Nigeria State, they have seen Nigeria State as a workshop of looting. Loot and go where you love. None of them love that country called Nigeria. That is why the country, God have decided to disintegrate and destroy that country, to let every man, every woman being found there to be free. But people, because of their ignorance of a very long time, they are not seeing the handwriting of God on the issue of Nigeria. They are not seeing the handwriting of God on the issue of Nigeria. Willie Obiano, who swore an oath of office to protect, to lead the people, he claimed that he loved the people of Anambra. In the less than 8 hours of handing over to the power, the same man want to exit the place where he have ruled for a period of years. He wanted to escape out of that workshop called Nigeria, because he know that that place is only made for harvesting and you leave. This should serve as a case study to every youth, every reasonable youth. Knowing too well, if you are from Anambra, that Anambra is your home, where you should secure based on your own benefit of future. Understand me? Based on your own very benefit of future. No matter amount of money you make in an insecure land or insecure society, your life is still at risk. Because the life of some successful men and women living in that country today, that is not life. Many think that moving around with uniformed men carrying AK-47 like we are in a war zone, many think is a sign, or may I call it a sign of success or a sign of blessing. No. This is absolutely a mocking, a kind of gesture to mock the land. When you come to a developed world where we are, you see billionaires driving themselves, you see them moving around. The only thing that will make you notice that these people are billionaires, that there is a places where they will enter. There is a kind of restaurant where they will participate, where they will enter. There is a kind of places where they will enter that you may not afford. Not that you are prevented from entering there. That if you enter there, you know to yourself, as an average or middle class man, that you will not be able to afford what is inside that particular place. So you respect yourself from not entering there. That is the only thing that you will know, that these people are billionaires or these people are millionaires. They are frequent places, very expensive. No bodyguard, no police officer, no army officers. Nobody know them, nobody care to know them. You walk alone with their wife, with their children, because nobody is after them. Because they have secured that place and made that place as their dwelling place. They have no other place than that particular society where they are. So that is the seed I want to plant into the lives of our youth today. If you are the youth listening to me, have this thing in your mindset. You don't choose a leader because you love that particular leader. You choose a leader because it is doing exactly what will benefit you in future. That leader stands for truth that will help you to grow. That leader is a leader. You may not like his face. You may not like where he comes from. You may not like the family where he comes from. But the most important thing is it standing for you? That is the answer. I was discussing the character of Willie Obiano, the former governor of Anambra State, recently in US. I was discussing the particular character that this man is passing with men of intelligence. And as we were discussing very deeply, one of the men said, "Lion man, don't you see that the man is passing a very great message to the youth on ground, telling them that the future of their own growth and the future of their own safety and the future of the development of that society is in their own hand." The pictures Obiano are being posted on media is not being captured by somebody. Like something that say now, maybe I'm in a place where I did not know that somebody is covering me. It's different. In the case of Obiano, it's not in that level. His own case is deliberately showing you that I am in a comfortable place. I am in a secure place. Obiano is in US telling you that here now that I am, I don't need police officer to be guiding me. I don't need army officer to be guiding me. I don't need bouncers to be following me around. That is why when he is in his city room in his house in US, he will show you where he's eating. Not that somebody in the house is covering him. He is the one using the selfie on his phone, covering his own activity by himself, posting it on media, passing a very strong message. And nobody, no journalist in the zoo, nobody has ever reasoned deeply on what the man is trying to say. Because every time you don't need to be speaking before you pass a message. There is some attitude you'll be displaying. Photos are language. Some activities you engage is also a language. He show you where he is in restaurant drinking, in a bar, showing you how everybody is entering that place. That shows you that that place is not guided by Mopo. That shows you that place there is no army officers carrying AK-47 in front of those restaurants. That shows you that anybody can enter into that restaurant. It's showing you drinking, carrying his cup of drink, of alcohol, carrying, showing you to the world, I am here enjoying myself. Not, I can never be among you in that evil forest. That's what the man is passing, the message is passing. So it is left for you as a young man or a young woman to look onto what he's doing, the message that he's passing, and vow. You vow to yourself that from henceforth, I must defend this land. I must secure the land. I must engage in activity that will secure this land for me to be able to walk free like Obiano is walking free in US. For me to drink in peace without any embarrassment and harassment from anybody in my own land, without any fear. Then what is it? What Obiano is, the message Obiano is passing is, deal with the politicians. Don't listen to them. Sideline these politicians and become a better person. That is what the message is passing. The same message that the Fulani Kabas are passing to every tribes in Nigeria. If you go to Niger, the homes of Fulanis, Niger is the original home for the Fulanis. If you go to the Niger, you see electricity 24 hours without switching off. So they are passing a message to you to tell you that we did not belong here. Only our interest here is to make money and go to where we love. The new strategy for the Kabas in Fulani Kabas today is every weekend when you go to Niger Republic, Zenden. If you go to Zenden every weekend from Friday evening, Zenden is like, is there any, the king of Bahrain, is he coming to Niger? You see them living their life to the fullest of time in Niger. Because they have come to do exactly what they have come to. They have achieved exactly what they are eyeing to achieve on the soil of the Hausa land and extracting the money they need to use in their own country from Biafra land. And your so-called elders, your so-called political elites are busy handling these resources over to them to continue. Because that is why they have caused insecurity, because that is a way foreigner will cherish your thing. In my father property today, there is a way I, Lion Man, will handle my father property. Then that the same property, if I eventually, they are attacking my page, seriously attack. Why? Why this thing? So there is a way I will handle my father property, because it is my father and that is where I belong. Fulanis have come to steal, come to loot, come to destroy. Likewise, how many politicians today in Biafra land, they have borrowed the mentality of the Fulanis. But they never knew that the Fulanis who are buying houses in abroad has no root. They never know the reason why they are looting the resources from the land and invest in Arab Emirates. It's because that is where their money can buy them a place to stay in the world, in some part of the world, because they have no root. How come man who has roots, like a Biafra man who has roots, like a Yoruba man who has roots, now following the footsteps of these foreigners who has no root, because they are called Ishmaelites. They are Ishmaels. They have no root. Fulanis are Ishmael. They have no root. And Obiano have done a very good job in helping the youth, try to help youth with his activity. But the root, I keep quiet all this while. I just say, I will not say anything concerning what Obiano is doing in US. I will not reveal the secrets of what Obiano is doing in US. to our youth. I will keep it secret to see how intelligent, especially those in those back home. I say I want to see how intelligent these people are. Some of them will come across such video. They will say, the man is enjoying. Is enjoying his, where the man is busy trying to preach a very clear gospel to you to understand what the message is trying to pass. What the man is telling you is, this is how your so-called politicians you are voting for. This is how their mentality is. This is how our mentality is. We only come, our interest to become your senator is just to get resources from that place you hope on and invest it in where we believe on. So we don't believe in where we are representing you, where you foolishly thinking that we are representing you from. We don't believe there. We believe somewhere else. Only what our interest is to get some substance from where you believe on and go back where we belong. That is what Obiano is. That is the message Obiano is passing all these days. I am here. I can move around. I have the citizenship, a U.S. citizenship. How many of you know that Obiano had a U.S. citizenship? I have my citizenship, I have my internet, I have my U.S. passport. I can fly anywhere in the world where I want, but not in Africa. Anytime I need a political relevance to loot money, to gain from the land, I will come back. I know what to do again. That is what he's passing. He's passing a very strong message to everybody in that place. He's passing a message to professors. He's passing a message to lecturers. He's passing a message to teachers. He's passing a message to pastors and imams. He's passing a message to traditional rulers. Obiano is passing a message to market women, traders. He's telling you that here I am is where I love. All this while that I am being there, I have been there based on interest. My 8 years of being with you is based on interest. I needed your money, and you foolishly handed me over the money. So I am done. I don't need you now. I have gone back to where I believe. I have gone back to the government where I strongly love the activities, where there is structure, where there is law, where there is foundation. What did they do? As they are living, they meet the government of the particular place, the country. If they have looted $15 billion or $30 billion in their 8 years, they kindly handed over $3 billion to the government of the place. I want to ask you, if you are in a country, if Biafra come and a Slovakia man or Italian politician came to Biafra to invest in the billions of euro, would you allow him to come and invest? Don't you know how many people you will employ with that particular investment? Some of those will become so angry with the US, with the UK, with the European countries, saying, why are they supporting our politicians? Since our politicians are dealing with us, taking our resources to them, why are they accepting them? Let me tell you how the world functions. There is nobody on earth that is not business-wise. Europeans are business-wise. Americans are business-wise. They will accept those money to be banked in their own account, in their own bank, because they understand what is called banking. Because as soon as you bank, let me tell you how developed world will function. In this country now.
Thank you you so much, my wonderful viewers, for watching this video together with me from the beginning to the end. Like I said before, if you like what you see here, if you like what I do in this platform, as you have finished watching this video, please hit that red button that says subscribe and put on your notification bell to all notification. In that way, you'll be able to know when I upload a new video. Share my videos, leave your comments in the comment section constructively. Until I meet your way again in my next video, I still remain your Linda's TV show. Bye-bye.